What is up, y'all? It is Black and White Country here, and coming at you with take 3 of this fucking video. This is my porta cable cordless tool set. I got the impact, half-inch drill driver, half-inch impact, battery super bright, not battery, light is super bright. And it's easy to rest on stuff, and it does a good job. I got the impact and the drill with two 2 amp hour batteries for and a charger and a case for $99 on a Father's Day sale in 2018. You know, I've taken apart DeWalt's, brushed DeWalt's that compete with this, and I've taken apart this, and these things really hold up pretty good. They have a lot better overmolding on them now than they did back in the day in the 18 volts. I ran the 18 volts, and these things have gotten greasy and nasty, especially this one. And the overmolding's holding up great. This impact actually has more power than my buddy's Milwaukee because he's the Surge, and that thing doesn't have near as much power, but it's really quiet. And these are all brushed tools, by the way. I bought this half-inch impact with this battery for, I think I bought that, and a small charger, the kind that just clips on, about that big, for like $160 from Tractor Supply. Not a bad deal. And then I bought these, but see, these batteries, these 4 amp hour batteries alone from Lowe's cost like $100 for one. And I got these two off-brand 4 amp hour batteries together for less than $50. And they have an equal, if not greater, runtime, this battery does, than that battery. So that's kind of a no-brainer to me. But for me, I don't use my tools every day. If I was a door installer or a cabinet guy or worked in some other trade where I had to use these tools all the time, every day, it would be a different story. Because, I mean, it might be a different story. You never know. These things might be able to hang. But the biggest reason that I went away from the 18s to the 20s, the 18s worked just fine, but I wanted longer runtime, more power with these tools. With the new platform 20s over the 18s, I know that they're still 18 volts. It's just 20 nominal volts, but these have a better runtime, they have better power. And it was the right price at the right time. My dad bought the 20s, gave me his 18s. I bought 20s and gave my 18 volt set to David, and David still has it and uses it, and he fixes shit around his house all the time. But I wanted the better runtime, more power, more options for getting half-inch impact and lights and things like that, and other tools and stuff of that nature. And they have fuel gauges on them. This one should have a full battery. I just charged it. Yeah. And I'm not a fan. Most of the batteries will have it actually on the battery and not on the tool, which is nice, because like the half-inch impact doesn't have the fuel gauge on it anywhere, and neither does the light. But it's not that big of a deal. It takes forever to run the battery out on that light. I never worry about it. But the drill, obviously I use it to drill holes, hole saw, twist drills, things like that. Paddle bits. Occasionally I'll run some screws with it. I don't really like running screws though. This, I usually either have a 5/16 nut driver on it, or I have this 3/8 anvil, because I run the 5/8 nut driver, or the 5/16 nut driver, for doing self-tappers. I do a lot of self-tappers, and this handles that just fine. This thing, I want to say this has 140, 1,400 inch-pounds, and 1,400 inch-pounds of torque. And I want to say that this has like I can't remember what this thing has. It like 160 inch-pounds, something like that. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. This bad boy is literally the exact same as the Craftsman and the DeWalt, but it has about 350 foot-pounds of torque, and it has about, I want to say it has like 550 foot-pounds of breakaway torque, which is really nice. But I mean, it does everything I need to do, taking off tractor tires and truck tires and bolts on equipment and things like that. I don't ever use this one for construction because most of the time you're really just trying to torque something on there and get it on there tight and quick, and you don't want to fuck around with a ratchet. I'm never really dealing with skyscrapers and having to bring shit to yield. But all in all, these tools have served me really good. They are very, very high quality for the price. I'm kind of worried that Porter Cable soon here isn't going to be much more. But we'll see what goes down with that. But I really like these tools, and I think that if you're a young guy starting out, these tools will definitely do the job for you and make you your money back, many times over. Alright, that's all for this video, you guys. It's been Black and White Country, and I'll see y'all in the next one.